fact, Grandma Hollingsworth always said I was a little flighty. Or was it a little floozy? Oh, Dorothy, come on, borrow one of my men. One of my many
To me.
Oh, I hated those drapes.
Lavender's a great color on me. Brings out my eyes.
Your eyes aren't lavender.
Girls!
Blanche, who's the father?
The father? Gee, I don't know.
Rose, is that my Cabana Club beach towel you have there?
Is it this one with the naked man and woman being swept up in the waves?
Yes, that's it. Can't use this towel.
Blanche, come on, it's an emergency. We'll replace it next week.
Oh, no, you cannot replace this towel. There are too many fond memories attached to this towel.
Blanche, please, I am in no mood to hear about the parade of endless sexual encounters that you have experienced up and down the Florida coastline. With only this towel between your hot flesh and the cold, wet sand.
I brought my son Skippy home from the hospital in this towel dog. My body feels like a Corvette up on blocks with its engine racing and the wheels just spinning and spinning with nowhere to go. I feel like I'm going to explode. Dorothy, you have to help me. You have to do something.
Honey, there's nothing I can do, so get that look out of your eye and let go of my hand.
All that manliness in one room, in one crowded room, one hot, crowded room. Everybody's steamy bodies all pressed up against each other. I've been to 2 funerals in my entire life, and I'm 45 years old.
You're such a liar.
All right, then 3 funerals. Sometimes I'd wake up in the middle of the night just sweating and screaming and clawing like a trapped panther, unable to release the lusty, steamy passions that constantly threaten to erupt from within me.
All right, fine. I just thought maybe they'd have more fun going out together instead of hanging around here with me and 3 old ladies.
Oh, you've been single almost 2 years. Well, both Dorothy and I know how much fun the single life is. Many's the night Dorothy has sat here alone in this room watching me go out on dates. You know, nobody in my family's ever seen a psychiatrist. Except, of course, when they were institutionalized.
I'll introduce you to all of Jeffrey's naval officer friends. Some of them have been at sea for more than 6 months.
Now, if you were getting married, you could have a prenuptial agreement. But just living together, all you can do is steal money out of his wallet while he's in the shower. I'll never understand what Jean doesn't see in the opposite sex, but hey, if that's what makes her happy, that's fine by me.
There's one other thing.
Jean thinks she's in love with Rose.
Rose? Jean has the hots for Rose? I don't believe it. I do not believe it.
I was pretty surprised myself.
Well, I'll bet. To think Jean would prefer Rose over me? That's ridiculous. My God, you're Mr. Burt Reynolds.
I hope so, otherwise I got the wrong underwear on. He's the roommate you told me about?
Yeah.
Which one's a slut?
So during the buttocks lifts, he motioned for my phone number. Well, I didn't want to appear easy, so I rolled over on my back and flung my legs over my head. I think this is crazy. Since when do you care how you look? He's undressing me with his eyes.
Do you want to move to another table?
Not yet. He's only half done. I was taking some classes at Miss MacGyver's finishing school. And one night, Bobby Joe Springer had escorted me back to my dormitory after the annual Fine Manners Ball, when an innocent goodnight kiss developed into an evening of passion. But at 3 a.m., the door flung open, and there stood Miss MacGyver, making one of those bed checks she was famous for. Well, I tried to handle the whole thing like a lady. I waved politely over Bobby Joe's shoulder with my foot. Dorothy, I happen to be a wonderful orator, and 2 of the commissioners can verify that.
Blanche, orator means speaker.
Really? Well, then somebody else do the talking. It's just breaking my heart. I've never cared for a man as much as Fidel Santo Domingo.
Santiago.
Or whatever. The point is, he's rich, he's handsome, and we were made for each other. Even if I don't speak Mexican.
Spanish.
Whatever.
Dorothy, please hang in there a little while longer, and Angelo will be on a plane headed for Brooklyn.
Wish I'd taken my raincoat.
Why are you two dressed like that?
Well, these are our costumes for the play, Dorothy. We were in the middle of dress rehearsal when they told us all to go home right away.
There's a hurricane heading for Miami.
You know, I think I will take a slice of cake. Hello.
Uncle Angelo, I'd like you to meet,
I'm Sister Rose.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Sister Blanche.
Nice to meet you, Sister Blanche.
We're here collecting lingerie for needy, sexy people.
I just heard on TV the airports are closed. There's a big hurricane headed this way. They want everyone to stay just where they are.
that means that we could be trapped together for days.
Oh, Jesus. Please protect us and watch over us in this our hour of need.
Amen.
How could he possibly confuse this young, nubile body with that raisin in sneaker?
Well, I found out I can't have it unless I become bilingual.
Oh, no, honey, don't do that. No job is worth having to date women. So what was this great disappointment in your life, Rose?
Butter. I wanted to be butter queen.
Oh, yeah. What an actress. She was so good in Gone with the Wind. I wanted to be Miss Olivia de Havilland myself.
Blanche, are you listening to this?
Bits and pieces. Oh, your wife must be very proud of you.
Actually, we're divorced.
Oh, I'm terribly, terribly sorry. Oh, my.
Why do I feel the need to bathe?
So how was it, Blanche?
Oh, you might as well ask me to describe the glory of the Great Smoky Mountains as they rise from the mist of a Carolina dawn.
They went to a sleazy motel.
Or the colors of the monarch butterfly spreading its wings as it emerges from the miracle of the cocoon.
She got him to pay for half the room.
Or the sturdy cypress reaching heavenward, tall and mighty and proud.
That one, I think, is pretty self-explanatory.
You all over at the bar, I just want to say that I would be very proud to have any one of you date my brother.
I'd rather date you, lady.
Sweet Jesus, I've just done the impossible. I converted one. Magenta.
Excuse me?
Magenta. That's what I call it when I get that way. All kinds of feelings tumbling all over themselves. Well, you know, you're not quite blue because you're not really sad. And although you're a little bit jealous, you wouldn't say you're green with envy. And every now and then you realize you're kind of scared, but you'd hardly call yourself yellow. I hate that feeling. I just hate it. And I hate the color magenta. That's why I named it that. Magenta. Girls, this nightgown is so sheer, I believe you can see right through it. Hello, Fidel.
Hello, Blanche. How are you?
You don't have cataracts, you tell me.
Beat it, you 50-year-old mattress.
You miserable old...
Blanche, you know the rules. When one of you is out with Fidel, the other one does not interfere.
My apologies. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take a long, hot, steamy bath with just enough water to barely cover my perky bosoms.
You're only gonna sit in an inch of water?